Our game today comes to you from the Emerald City, Seattle, Washington. Tonight's game figures to be a great battle as both of these teams look for a victory they needed badly as we head into the stretch run of the season. So thanks for joining us as the 49ers square off against the Seahawks. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Brown will be kicking off.
The Seahawks will be kicking off to start the game. Number 15 back to return.
This one is handled by number 50. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. One of the great running backs in the league, John, up against one of the league's top defensive units. What do you think?
Well, I will say one thing I think we've learned from the last couple of seasons is that a great defense beats a great offense. But this one could still go either way.
Smith with a man in motion.
All on us, y'all.
He tucks it away. Tutupu comes up to make the play at the 26. Gore manages a yard or two on the delay play. It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch the feet. All right, let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Jennings is there on the stop.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's run, man.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pressure coming. Long throw. Jumps up and he has it. This one will be spotted at the 24. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for the long completion.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Get it up. Here I go. Everything you
The
got.
Seahawks with a 4-man front on the carry. Fisher is there on the stop at the 21-yard line.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
So low. So low. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Gore, the lone back.
Keep it up. Hold the low.
Going to the right. He's taken down in the backfield by Brian Russell. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
Gotta keep our poise.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package.
Play football. Let's go now.
The rush is on. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure with the throw. Babineau is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. Battle doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down. Nedney will try to put them ahead with his field goal.
3 yards.
The kick sails through the uprights. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
On the offense, number 80.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Joe Nedney will put them in the lead if he makes this. The try is good. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Morris back to return.
From the 2. Seattle trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Deuce it. All day, baby. Come on. Here we come.
Alexander, the lone setback.
Don't make a play. Here we go. Good shoot.
Came off to the tailback. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 30.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on their own 30.
Don't stop. No, stop that motor.
Hasselback sends a man in motion. Give it to the halfback. Clements is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
It's first and 10.
38-yard line.
What's the hard count? Let's go.
Blitz is coming. Closing in, he goes down. And the pressure got to the quarterback.
You know what they're doing is running a 3-4. The offensive linemen aren't sure who's coming and who's dropping back. And that can lead to a man coming free to the quarterback.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
On the 34-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Need a hammer, not the nail.
Only one man in the backfield. Tosses it out to the right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
On the play.
Third and long.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch the draw still.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on.
You just hate to see that kind of thing happen. You're trying to get some momentum going or keeping your momentum going. Then your guy drops a catchable ball to bring up fourth down.
Number 1 is ready to punt this one away. Number 15 is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
One back.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Battle in motion.
It's on. Yeah, you see me.
Give it to the halfback. Fisher comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Ball on their own 12.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Smith sends a man in motion.
Here we go.
And with a counterplay, sharp stiff arm. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 18. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
I can do it, baby. There we go, D.
They'll go from the I formation. Smith with a man in motion.
All right, now.
Tosses it out to the right. Russell stops him for negative yardage.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling and a wide receiver has to block down. Now, on that one, neither one did their job very well.
Second and long coming up here.
On the 15-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. You gotta have it, D. Let's go, D.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Gets rid of it. He goes up and grabs it.
That is just great athletic ability.
11-yard gain on the play.
Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 3-0. 49ers.
49ers 3, the Seahawks nothing.
The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. Third and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch the play.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Go with the pass play on third and short with the pass right on target to the wide receiver. Jackson is able to come down with it, and that completion will keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for picture-perfect route running.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Davis, the motion man.
I'm coming through, baby.
A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. There we go.
Gore, the lone back, gets the toss to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Not here, not now, Sam. Yeah, you see me. All day, baby, come on. Danny. Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
And you know that the defensive coordinator loves it. And he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Barth looks like he's ready for the return. From the 17-yard line.
44-yard punt, return for a gain of 3 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Rush in. You gotta have it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Branch, the motion man.
Clear.
Hand off to the tailback. Adams comes up to make the play at the 26. Alexander with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get my cut back. All on us, y'all.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He can't stay in bounds. It'll be 3rd down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
Third and 5. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They soft, man. Get it up.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Adams is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. John, he'll be well short of the 1st down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Ball on their own 29.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay focused now. Don't stop.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Long throw. It's going the other way. Perfect defensive call and a great individual effort by Jennings.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risk downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
So it's a 1st down with great field position after the interception. So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the fullback. Clements is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Solo.
Seattle comes out in their nickel package. Gets the toss to the right. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Come on. Good shoot.
Throwing. Strickland comes up to make the play. At the 8.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Where we going? Get some swag going. We like to practice rules. Here we go.
Hand it off. Harris is there on the stop. At the 5-yard line, Alexander rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Two minutes left.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go. You gotta have it, D.
Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown. Seattle. Matt Hasselbeck delivers it for 6 points. Brown comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. So they begin in the red zone and wind up punching it in for a touchdown.
It's a must to score touchdowns when you get field position like that.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Number 15 back to return.
From the 1. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. Keep the throttle down. Blue in. You can't stop me.
They're blitzing with the pass. Gets his hand on it.
Watch it here. He's getting pressured, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Watch the play. Here we go, baby. Yeah, you see me. There we go, D.
Throwing. Broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up. If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last 2 plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
Deeper than deepest. Watch the draw still.
Battle in motion.
Watch in. What's the hard count?
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Peterson is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Battle couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up 4th down. Lee will come in now to punt it away. Forrest lines up deep for the punt return. From the 14-yard line.
46-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 17.
Will start the drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Nate Clemens brought him down for his 3rd tackle.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
second and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Temple. Stay posted up.
Alexander, the lone setback.
Hey, watch that screen. Don't make a play. Watch screen. Watch the snap down. Regular. No, that's big time. Clear. 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 Let's turn it up, D. One more, fellas. Yeah, let's go, baby. Defense, get ready.
A little misdirection. Willis is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. It's showtime, baby. So we gonna take
Alexander, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. With the throw, Nate Clements picks it off. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Dives, touchdown.
Look at this one. He makes a great play in the ball, and he gets himself in perfect position to come away with the interception.
The point after is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Nedney is just about ready to kick this one away.
Morris.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 8. The Seahawks need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 30-yard line. Ball on their own 30.
regular. Get me going.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Harris is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Let's go.
Gets the pass off. Leaping up, and he has it. Nate Clements has been around the ball all day and records his fourth tackle. Jim Kleinsasser makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
Hasselback with a man in motion.
Hold the look.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure, launches this one to the left. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
Don't make a play. Hey, watch the ball. Bring it. Watch your eyes.
Dropping back. Throwing. And the catch is made. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 25.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Adams is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Looked like movement up front. Here's the referee's call.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Josh Brown will tie this game up if the field goal is good. The veteran connecting for the field goal. They'll go to the locker room with the score even. Seattle 10, San Francisco 10.
At the end of the first half, the score is tied. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Nedney comes in to kick off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Morris
sends it
deep
sailing
to return.
from the 5-yard line. Morris is able to get it to the 21-yard line.
Morris on the return.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ain't no thing. No more, fellas. Blue down, blue down.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Hasselback with a man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Willis is there on the stop at the 31-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Need a hammer, not the nail.
Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Nothing doing there as the linebacker read the play and throws him for a big loss.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed, and he used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
25-yard line.
What's the hard count? All right, let's go.
Alexander, the lone setback.
Regular.
Give it to the halfback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. A conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line. First and 10.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Smith with a man in motion.
Let's go.
Hand it off. Peterson is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Back in the gun. I'm coming through, baby.
Smith scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back, gets the pass off, right on target to the wide receiver. Tutupu comes up to make the play. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Don't stop that motor.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
In a tight game, you never want to be one-dimensional, but they're on the verge here if the first down running doesn't improve.
Throws it. He goes up and grabs it. Ashley Lilly bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Number 15 returns from being injured.
Get some slack going. It's showtime, baby.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down with the pass, and it's caught. This one will be spotted at the 21, and so that makes tackle number 6. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Hey, watch the ball. Play hard.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Tutupu is there for the tackle at the 14. Gore busted through for a few tough yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Here it comes.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. They're blitzing. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Watch the man. All day, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Smith sends a man in motion.
Lucky. Do something. Back.
Gets rid of it. And he drops the pass.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Joe Nedney will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. Nedney bangs it right through and adds another 3 to their total. A good start to the second half, engineering a drive that ends with a field goal.
That's a real good way to get momentum going in your favor.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Morris back to
Booming
return.
kick downfield. From the 3. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 57.
Ball on their own 12.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Turn it up now. Watch the play.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Going for the deep man. He made the catch. The 30, the 20, the 10. Has room. Touchdown, Seahawks.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
Attempt is good, and they're able to get into the end zone, and that gives them the lead now.
That was a great effort by everyone, especially the offensive line. They pulled together to get the ball in the end zone.
Brown
Seattle
in to kick this one off.
Number 15 back deep to return.
From the 5-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
Get some slack going. Watch your eyes.
A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He can't find anywhere to run today.
Second and 12. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Under 10.
Smith out of the gun.
Don't make a play. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we go, baby.
They'll run this one. Smith dives ahead. He made the play with his feet rather than his arm there.
It's just so frustrating as a defense when a quarterback takes off and makes a play, because that's just one more thing you have to defend against.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. No, one.
Walker, the man in motion.
No more, fellas. Keep it up.
A little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 28. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game.
When you can be effective like that, running to the outside, it kind of spreads the defense out a little. And when they do that, then you can come back and run to the inside.
Ball on their own 28.
Be careful. Hey, watch
They line up in the I formation.
Nothing. All right, now. They ain't got nothing. Here we go.
With a counterplay. Hill comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Come on.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
At the end of 3, the score is 17-13. Seahawks. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Get it up.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Smith with a man in motion.
Here we go.
They try to jump the snap count, and that'll cost them 5. So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
Yeah, it's on.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Russell is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
I can do it, baby. Stay at home. Here we come.
Gets the delayed handoff. A little shake and bake. Brian Russell found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
No more, fellas. Keep it up.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Trufant is there on the stop. Picked up 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Hey, storm.
Gets the call. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 38. Solid gain on the draw, and they convert for a first down.
He didn't get a huge chunk of yards, but he got past the marker, and that'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Ball on the 38-yard
Ball
line.
on the 38-yard line.
Get it, son.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Spins away. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 33. Robinson picks up some tough yards there. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Deuce it.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action.
He just plowed his way through that time to get the big sack.
So it's 3rd down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
Let's go. Turn it up now.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Great fake. Throwing. And the catch is made.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Let's go now.
Gives the ball off. Touchdown, 49ers. A tremendous effort getting it into the end zone to grab the lead. Nedley comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
These are the kind of games you love. The crowd's into it. The coach's brains are in overdrive. The players are all hyped up. Everything that could be switched on is switched on.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Morris back to return.
From the 3. Seattle is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over.
On the return.
It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man.
Alexander lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Number 85, the motion man.
We like to pass the rules.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it, and he can't find a way to keep possession. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Looking to run it here. Setting up play action with the pass. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. Well, that perfect throw is wasted, and that could have been a very big play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Watch the play. Watch the man. We're talking about running.
Seattle with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Number 1 comes into the game for the punt. Number 15 sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go one.
Only one man back. Hands off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 35. What a performance. It showed on that play, and indeed, he's been showing us all game long as that tackle gives him a total of 10. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Good shoot. Here we go, baby. Play hard and fast, baby. Don't make a play. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. March in. Let's go. Take it up, baby. It's on. We turning it up.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 43-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Do some. Here we come.
Gore, the deep back.
Hey, let's go one deep. Come on. Here we go.
Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
1-yard loss on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, score. Let's go. Don't make a
The
play.
Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Green comes up to make the play. At the 50-yard line, Gore kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. On third down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. On the carry, Julian Peterson was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
On the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Everything you got. Not today.
They line up in the I formation. Smith sends a man in motion.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go. Watch him man.
Hand off to the tailback. He's there on the stop.
On the run.
At the 37.
Gain of 4
Gore rumbles
on the play.
forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Stay posted up. There we go. Strong. 2 guys. They ain't got nothing.
Receives the handoff. Trufant is there for the tackle. Gore rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut. Let's go.
He'll just take a knee. They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Squib kick. From the 1. You can't pull him down. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team.
Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Will.
Seattle comes out in a dime package.
Defense, get ready. Watch your eyes.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. He's taken down at the 19. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. They'll head right back to the line. The final score is San Francisco 23, Seattle 17.
The Seahawks 17.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.